So, this information, which takes the place of a particle, what happens to that particle, or that material object? Well, it will enter into an imbalance because it's receiving new information, and it will return to balance. In other words, as we know, everything tends to be balanced. So, when information reaches an object, it will become unbalanced, and then it's going to balance again. But in this movement, well, we will see it as if it were a back and forth movement, right? Like a tremor, like an agitation. Let's remember, everything in itself is already vibrating, both at microscopic scales and at macroscopic scales within the plant, mineral, or animal kingdom. Everything is vibrating. Vibration is synonymous with life, and there is nothing that is not vibrating. So, in itself, everything is in vibration. And for this reason, a wave is also often described as a vibration that moves through space. But it is not just any vibration that moves through space. It's a vibration that carries information that has emanated from a space instead. In order for it to be clearer, for example, my voice, when I talk, all the waves, all the vibration that I am emitting is reaching a receiver. Let's say the ears of someone who is in front of me through the space that is between that person and me. However, it's not necessary for this person to be able to receive the message that I'm sending through something material. That is through something physical and object. But he is receiving it only as information. That is, like a wave. Well, all the information, it will pass through all the particles in the air until they reach the ear. And of course that ear and that human body will be in charge of encoding that information, transforming it and give it a meaning or a value. What I'm doing is just expressing the sound, giving a message, and that you will transform this information that is traveling freely in my voice. For example, it will give it value and a tone and volume, etc. In short, everything that is around me, it's simply information. It's energy. Everything that's around me is energy. My senses, as we have seen on the path of the eye, and my senses, that is my sight, my smell, my taste, or my hearing, they are going to transform the waves of information in order for me to be able to move in the middle so that I'm able to understand the information in some way. However, everything that's outside only exists within me because I'm the one who is understanding everything, so that information is traveling like a wave now. What I want to be very clear is a wave. It's energy that's traveling in space, and energy is not consecrated in a single point. For example, with the example of my voice, when I speak, the information or the message will reach the person in front of me, and it can also reach the person who is here next to me or behind me.